Waste of time.
Something that gives my life meaning.
Luxuries for rich people. Something you have to master and impress others.
These were people's answers when we asked them what a hobby means to them. For me, this question has always confused me. Not because I don't know what I like to do in my free time, but because I wasn't able to find an answer that accurately reflected my own perspective on the concept of a hobby. Because by nature, I used to think that a person who has a hobby must be skilled and highly professional at one specific thing, like someone who paints, swims, plays a musical instrument, or writes. Simply put, if you aren't a professional and impressive to others, then you don't have a hobby. But I realized how wrong I was and how I wasted years holding on to this mindset, when the truth turned out to be much simpler than that. A hobby is simply finding activities that fit who you are. So, in this video, I'm gonna share with you why having a hobby is so important in our lives today, how we can actually choose a hobby that suits us, and finally, 3 categories of hobbies with examples so you can choose what suits you and try it. So, let's get started. First, let's dive into part 1, why hobbies are so important in our lives. First, one of the most important benefits that many people overlook is that having a hobby actually helps us manage our time much better. According to Parkinson's law, work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. Simply put, tasks will take as much time as you allow them to. So if you have a hobby you love and you're waiting to do it, at the end of the day, you will try every possible way to finish your required tasks faster, just to free up time for it. But when you have nothing to look forward to, at the end of the day, you will most likely end up either drowning in your tasks and procrastinating, or just wasting your free time mindlessly scrolling through social media. Second, the importance of hobbies isn't limited to just managing your time. It plays a crucial role in resetting your brain. Because, as we all know, social media causes our brains to release a big quantity of dopamine, making almost any other activity we try to do afterward feel extremely boring. But a real hobby serves as a powerful tool to reset your mind and fix your attention span. And now, after sharing my perspective on why hobbies are more important today than ever, whether in managing your time or resetting your brain, let's move on to the next part. How do we actually choose a hobby? The first step in choosing the right hobby is to seriously think about the things you currently enjoy. For example, do you love watching cooking shows? Do you enjoy working out? Or do you genuinely get captivated watching someone play a musical instrument? These existing interests can be a great starting point for exploring new hobbies. You don't need to wait for the right time, just start with small steps. For example, if you like a sport, dedicate 30 minutes a day or specific time each week for it. But wait, that alone isn't enough. Before we choose any hobby, it's important to ask yourself these 3 key questions. Do I feel excited and energized while doing it to the point where I completely lose track of time once I start? Do I actually have enough time for it in my week schedule? And if someone offered me $10,000 right now, with the condition to spend it on just one hobby, would this be the one? Second, experimentation. You will never know if the hobby is right for you if you just sit around overthinking it. All you have to do is give it a try. Give yourself a chance once, twice, 3 times before making a judgment. If you go back in time a little bit, when we were kids during summer break, just like many children, I noticed my parents always had a pre made list of activities for me to do. At that time, I didn't realize that I had the freedom to choose. And for them, saying no before trying was not an option. I mean, how would I love Nona and loved swimming if I hadn't tried it first? Was that a bad thing? Absolutely not. In fact, it was super beneficial because any kids at that time would have chosen playing a PlayStation over going to a swimming lesson, or watching YouTube videos instead of taking piano classes, and absolutely who would have preferred going to school altogether. These experiences didn't just teach me extra skills, They helped me figure out what I genuinely enjoyed. But let me be totally honest with you. There were a lot of activities I was forced into that I just connect with. But today, I'm so happy I tried them. For example, my parents enrolled my sister and me in piano lessons. We both agreed it was boring. Today, I can confidently say playing the piano is just not for me. On the other hand, they signed us for swimming, and that was a whole different story. It was competitive, exciting, and absolutely worth the investment. So if I hadn't tried the piano, I wouldn't know for sure it wasn't for me. And if I hadn't tried swimming, I would have never discovered my love for it. And now I'm gonna share with you three main categories of hobbies: creative, physical, and intellectual. My top recommendation for you is to diversify your hobbies across these three categories as much as possible. Let's go through some ideas for each category so you can choose what suits you best and try it. These hobbies are a fantastic way to channel your imagination and explore your artistic side while giving you a real sense of accomplishment. Some great examples include painting, writing, crafting, photography, pottery, or even creating content and videos for YouTube. Second, the physical category. These hobbies help you stay fit and boost your overall physical health. At the same time, they act as a natural stress reliever and a mood booster, greatly increasing your daily energy levels. Examples include walking, swimming, running, cycling, yoga, or meditation. Third and finally, the intellectual category. These hobbies sharpen your mental flexibility, stimulate your brain, and keep your mind active and alert by encouraging critical thinking and continuous learning. Examples include reading, learning new skills or languages, solving puzzles, playing strategy games, or exploring new places. Okay guys, if you liked my video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and comment below this video. Thank you for watching.